Hey guys, what is up? Um, Surprise! Here's your bonus video. Um, so ever since I've been on hiatus, a lot of records have come out, and there have been a lot of really good records that have come out in 2011. So, I thought I'd give you a nice little treat, since I've been gone for so long, and make you a video of the top 10 albums of 2011 so far, in my opinion. Okay, I just want to get this out of the way. This is a list of my opinion. You guys can go all out in the comments. I'd love to see it. I want to know what your ideas are. Start trolling and fighting and, just put them up, dude. Just start trolling in the comments. Do whatever you want, but let's get started. And yes, I'm going to be looking down at a notebook, as I said in my previous video, because I do not have editing software anymore, and the YouTube editing software is not very advanced, per se. So, let's get started. First, I'm going to be reading you a list of 15 albums that are, like, there's 5 more that aren't on my top 10 list, but these are the albums that I thought of when considering doing this video. So, let's get to it. These are in no specific order, by the way. Hell Is What You Make It by Breathe Carolina, In Waves by Trivium, Radio Surgery by Newfound Glory, Everything's Fine by the Somerset, When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes by Yellow Card, Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes by Social Distortion, Identity on Fire by A Skylit Drive, Drug Me Is You by Falling in Reverse, The Flood by Of Mice and Men, What Separates Me From You by A Day to Remember, Bad Habits by Every Avenue, Dirty Work by All Time Low, Wasting Light by the Foo Fighters, Dead Throne by The Devil Wears Prada, and Bachelor Brides, or Set the World on Fire by the Bachelor Brides. So, let's get on with the top 10 albums of 2011 so far, in my opinion, and by so far I mean from January 1st to September 30th of 2011. So, let's go. With number 10 on my top 10 albums of 2011 so far, in my opinion list, we have The Drug in Me Is You by Falling in Reverse. I chose this album to be number 10 because I definitely thought it deserved a place on this list, which it rightfully so did. Overall, I'd have to give the album an 8 out of 10. Ronnie Radke is back in full throttle, so I'm curious to see what he puts out next with his new band, Falling in Reverse. Check him out if you haven't. Yeah, with number 9 on the list, The Flood by Of Mice and Men. Very energetic album, very good album, very well written, a lot of very good breakdowns, and what else could you say? I mean, Austin Carlisle, that's really all that you need to say in order to know that it's going to be a kick-ass album. So, overall, the album, an 8 out of 10. For number 8 on my list, In Waves by Trivium. Oh my god. This album impressed me so much. From hearing the first song off the album, I did not think it was going to be very good. But then I listened to the entire record, like, completely, and it absolutely blew my mind. This album gets an 8.5 out of 10 overall, and if you don't have it, definitely go pick it up. It's a really good metal record, very heavy, very melodic. Yeah, that's about it for In Waves. Go pick it up. With number 7 on my list, we have Radio Surgery by Newfound Glory. This came out very recently, and I picked it up the day it came out, and this is another album that I like it's so well written by such a not very well known band, and it really just amazes me when bands are able to do that kind of thing when they don't have the greatest recording studio, but the raw talent that they have really shines through on this album, and I applaud them for that. So go pick up Radio Surgery by Newfound Glory. Once again, that's number 7. On to number 6, we have Hard Times and Nursery Rhymes by Social Distortion. I was so excited when they first announced that this album was going to come out. My first reaction was definitely, oh my god, I need to start saving money to buy this album, which I did. And then the day came out, I went and got it. And then I came home, sat in my room, listened to it, then listened to it some more, and then listened to it for a third time, and then finally came to the conclusion of this is an amazing album for a band that has been around for so long, such a great punk band, so well respected in the punk society or whatever, punk scene, whatever you want to call it. But I have to give it, I have no other choice but to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Such a good record. Go pick it up if you haven't already. Next, number 5 on the list, Bad Habits by Every Avenue. Overall, the album was extremely well written. It really, the main reason why it went up to number 5 on my list and made the top 5 is because the flow of the album was so consistent, and it sounded good. Like when it was actually consistent, it sounded good. A lot of albums, when bands do that, it sounds god awful. And Every Avenue, they took it and they did it correctly. So that's just an awesome job by them on Bad Habits. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. If you don't have it, go and pick it up. I promise you'll like it. On to number 4. My friend's going to be very happy about this. We have Dirty Work by All Time Low. It's a lot of people didn't like it because they changed their sound in a little bit, but just think about it. How do you get better without changing in some way, shape, or form? That's the only way you're going to get better. And especially as musicians, the only way to get better is to change in some way or form, because if they were to, I mean, they lost a lot of fans, but they also gained a lot of new fans. I feel like Dancin' was an instant radio hit. Just a really fun song to dance to, just have fun with. Overall, the album was awesome. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. And if you don't have it already, go pick it up. Especially if you're if you're an All Time Low fan and you don't have this record already, you should probably just go and sit in a trash can or something, because you're just that's a sin. It is a sin. Now we are on to our top 3. Woo! For number 3, we have none other than Wasting Light by the Foo Fighters. This album, it's like, talk about an album that you bring home and you just sit there and you listen to, and it's almost like you can visualize it as if it were a person talking to you. Like, it's such an influential record. It's so good and so well-rounded. They recorded it in a garage. Granted, Dave Grohl's a garage, but he has, with the money he has, he probably has a ridiculous garage, with awesome sound awesome recording software. But regardless, definitely a 9.5 out of 10 for Wasting Light by Foo Fighters. If you don't have it, go pick it up. It's an awesome record. Number 2, Dead Throne by Devil Wears Prada. I originally had thought, from when I first heard of the record, from when they released Born to Lose and Mammoth, I did not think this album was going to be as good as it was, as people were saying it was going to be. But, I mean, talk about proving me wrong, because this album went above and beyond expectations. Mike Haranka is a god. He took his screaming to a whole new level. Everything from death growls to screeches, and he did them so well. And just everything else on the album is so good and so well rounded. The breakdowns are heavy, they're fast. The songs, it's such a heavy record, and I absolutely dig it. So, if you're a metal fan, or people screamo, go pick it up, dude. Just go pick it up. It's worth the money. And for the last one, on my top 10 list of the albums of 2010 so far, to September 30th, 2011, we have the one and only, absolutely amazing Thriller, Set the World on Fire by the Black Veil Brides. This band took the world by storm. I swear, their influences, Kiss, Motley Crue, Wasp, LA Guns, they take modern rock, hair metal and modern rock, and they combine it together to make a brand new sound, and it sounds so good. And you can just, Andy's lyrics, they are so incredibly deep. He's in my top 5 lyricists. I can't say exactly which number, because my top 5 lyricists are like, they're so good, it's like all in a stalemate basically. This album is so good. It's so perfect. It is so perfect. So if you had to buy one album on this entire list, buy Set the World on Fire. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I promise you. The guitar riffs, the solos, the drums. Oh, it's just so good. Go and pick it up. I give it a perfect 10 out of 10. And that's it, guys. There's your bonus episode. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you like the video. Give it a thumbs up or a favorite if you want to support it. Make sure you like us on Facebook and follow me on Twitter at my lyric. And like us on Facebook. I will put the links down in the D-bar. And I will see you in a little bit for an album review of The Devil Wears Prada's Dead Throne, number 2 on my top 10 albums of 2011 so far. And if you want to see the Set the World on Fire Black Veil Brides review, make sure you go to my channel, and it's a 2-part interview. It's about review. It's 20 minutes long. I go really in depth with it. I do track by track. So make sure you go check it out. Thumbs up, favorite, do whatever you want. Just make sure you leave your comments in the section below. Leave your comments below on what you thought, and that's about it. I will see you later.